Very, very saddened to hear about the passing of Hollywood actor Malcolm Jamal Warner, aka Theo from The Cosby Show. Unfortunately, it was due to a rip current, which a lot of people, you're probably familiar, you've heard that in the past couple of days, but you might not know what it is or how you can survive if you find yourself in one. So I'm a travel journalist, and I want to teach you right now how you can try to survive a rip current if you ever find yourself in one. Because rip currents aren't just in Costa Rica, they're everywhere, they're all over the world. So how do you get out of a rip current? So first of all, what is a rip current? A rip current is a very, very fast moving undercurrent that happens in the ocean. So you could basically have this pretend that the screen is the ocean, right? And then this part of the ocean, it could be where a rip current is. And you can't really see it. It's happening underneath you or below the surface of the ocean. But if you find yourself in one, how do you find yourself in one? So you could just be like, chilling in the shallower waters along the beach, and then a powerful wave comes in. And then when it goes out, the rest of the ocean is moving normally. Like, let's say this part of the ocean is moving normally, but this rip current part is like, whoo, it is fast. It's so fast that according to what I've read, even someone like Michael Phelps wouldn't be able to trying to swim against the current. That the current on this particular beach in Costa Rica was so fast that it's faster than Michael Phelps could swim. So it would be very hard for anyone to swim against the current and get out of it. So how do you get out of it? You don't swim against the current, you swim out of it. So the rule is, if you find yourself in a rip current, and then when you find yourself in a current that's moving super fast, and no matter how hard you try, you cannot get out of it swimming against the current, you need to go parallel to the shore. Okay, so basically, remember, the rip current is maybe like this part of the ocean. The other parts of the ocean to your left or your right, they're normal. So you want to swim this way or that way to get out of the rip current. You want to swim parallel to shore. And then once you're out of the current, then whatever energy you have left, you can either A, swim back to shore, or if you're like tapped out, you can just float and wait and pray for someone to help you and come rescue you. Because there were people in and around that beach who rescued Malcolm Jamal Warner, but unfortunately he'd been in the rip current too long to survive. So that is my tip of how you can get out of a rip current, or try to, at least, to elongate your life. So I'm going to make a second video talking about how you can try to avoid getting yourself in a rip current in the first place.